What is going on, everybody? Holy crap, it is 5 a.m. I had to wake up so early on a Sunday to catch the release of this new agent. But Agent 28 Waylay has just been revealed, including her cinematic lore and all her abilities, which I will be going through. She is obviously confirmed to be a Thai agent, as we all suspected, and a new duelist. I'm going to play her initial reveal cinematic and then get into her abilities. However, I am going to merge it, so the part with copyrighted audio is taken out, but don't worry, I will be making a separate lore video including the whole thing.
Good to see you haven't changed, T. We got work to do.
Waylay's abilities are actually quite similar to what was initially anticipated by a lot of the community. Her very first and rechargeable ability is the Refract ability, which places a beacon of light on the floor and starts a timer. Then you can push up, and once you press the same button again to activate it, you then go backwards back to the exact same spot you had placed that beacon of light, and as you're going back, you are immune to any damage. Think of it like a reverse dash combined with a teleport almost, plus the added benefit of making you invulnerable. And this ability is rechargeable. Every time you get 2 kills, you can use this ability again. Her second ability is Light Speed, which is basically the combination of both an updraft and a dash. Once you equip this ability, you can dash forwards 2 times, and the first dash you can use to actually go upwards into the sky, so long as you're looking in that direction. However, for the second dash, you can only use it to go forwards, so you can't dash up 2 times. This sounds really strong, and honestly, it makes Jet kind of useless all of a sudden. If this agent can both dash and updraft in one ability, why the heck would anyone play Jet who has these abilities taking up 2 spots? Waylay's third ability is called Saturate, which creates a brand new effect on enemies called Hindering. To make things short and easy to understand, Hindering has the exact same effects as a normal concussion. However, the only difference is that your screen is not shaking in Hindrance like it does when you get concussed. Otherwise, everything else is slowed down just like your shooting, moving, and reloading. And finally, Waylay's ultimate, but before I get into her ultimate, since I have your attention, let me tell you about my sweet line of PCs with Apex Gaming PCs. Apex Gaming PCs brings you a huge lineup of PCs for all you gamers out there, whether you play just for fun in your spare time, or if you're a serious professional, or if you record and make content like myself. No matter the intensity, Apex Gaming PCs has a PC ready to suit your needs. The Apex Bronze is perfect if you want something to run your everyday games on, and the Apex Streamer will make sure you can play your favorite and most demanding games smoothly, but if you need that extra oomph and power, the Apex Streamer Plus goes above and beyond to ensure you can do any task you need with ease, from gaming to streaming to content and more. They currently have a 25% off site-wide savings, and you can use my personal code Nibble on checkout for an additional 5% off any promotions that are going on from your order, so don't miss out on this sweet deal. And don't worry, they also offer financing, so you don't even need to pay it all up front at once, so make sure you guys check them out. Back to Waylay's ultimate. Her ult is called Convergent Paths, and what it does is it gives you a big speed boost so you can run around much faster, as well as creating an area around you which hinders all players caught in it. So think of it like a breach ultimate in a smaller area minus knocking them off their feet, but adding the speed boost to yourself instead. I'm going to allow the riot dev who introduces new agent's abilities run by these abilities as well in case you missed it in the live stream, so you can hear about it straight from them.
What's up, folks? It's Brennan Sideshow here to talk more about Waylay with June, Valorant Agent Designer. That's shot from the cinematic with Waylay backlit, illuminating the entire area. Is that a real key feature of the agent kind of feel?
Waylay, when we were, designing the agent, obviously fast-moving character, and we wanted light to be like a big motif for the character in the same way that wind is a motif for Jet.
Right.
Right, or like electricity for Neon, like trying to emphasize that kind of like fast-moving, agile duelist character.
Yeah, I mean, I want to jump into the kit, to be honest, because she looks incredible, just from the glimpses that I've seen as well. I guess we'll start with a signature ability, which is the Refract, and we saw some glimpse of it in the cinematic, but it looks like a bit of a, like, almost just a pullback, you know? You can go back and not undo something, but it's almost like you can get in and get back out again.
Yeah, you activate it, you place kind of a beacon on the ground, you can go anywhere you want, you have a timer. You have to reactivate the ability within that timer, and if you do, you'll go back to where you originally activated the ability.
Okay, so if Refract, the signature, is her way of getting out of trouble, then her way of getting into trouble, perhaps, would be the Lightspeed.
Yeah, so Lightspeed is an equipped dash ability. So you press it, you equip it. When you use your primary fire button, you'll dash 2 times, and each dash will send you in the direction you are looking when you cast it. The first dash of that ability sends you up into the air as opposed to the second dash, which can't be used to gain you more height.
Right, so it's like Updraft combined with the Tailwind all in one kind of ability there.
Sounds sick.
Yeah.
The next ability is Saturate. And is this an opportunity for Waylay to try to set up those advantages rather than just dashing in with the Lightspeed?
You know, she's primarily your entry duelist like a Jet or Raze, but she does have this kind of dabble or this splash into an initiator role. Her C ability, Saturate, is a projectile that drops on a timer, similar to Phoenix's Molly. It creates an explosion. Anybody within line of sight of the explosion when it pops is going to be affected by a debuff called Hindered. Hindered's a new debuff for Valorant, which is extremely similar to Concuss, except it doesn't have that screen shake component that, you know, messes with your aim. So you're going to be slowed, your movement speed, your jumping will be kind of anti-gravity jumping, your gun pull-out time will be slower, your reload time will be slower, and your fire rate will be slower.
Okay, the hinder doesn't stop there though, not just with that one move. It's also baked into the ultimate, am I correct in thinking as well, which is the convergent paths as well. So let's talk about that, because I think we saw a glimpse of it in a somatic trailer.
Convergent Paths equips and casts similar to other like large AoE ults like Breach or Fade.
Yeah.
But it applies this hindered debuff to that area. And also it has this like delay at the start before it rolls out. And that's really to give Waylay time to like set herself up, to be her own initiator, to make the play herself. And that gives you that opportunity to be the tip of the spear still, despite the fact that you might be like setting up, you know, your team for an execute or a retake.
That's cool, yeah.
And I wanted to ask as well, we're in Masters Bangkok. Where is this agent from?
They are from Thailand, which is fantastic. Honestly, I'm just honored to have been able to make such a banger agent, you know, for a Thai audience.
Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling like a mainstay in a lot of compositions, honestly, just from the glimpses that we've had.
Well, thank you for illuminating more of the ability stuff, June, but I'm excited to see this in the hands of some very good players. Our first Thai agent in Thailand in a show match coming at you right after this. So excited to see Waylay. Let's send it over.
And there you have it, guys. As I'll be making a separate video on Waylay's lore, I don't want to get too deep into it in this video specifically. However, it does look like our suspicions were correct, and Waylay and Phoenix do seem to know each other in some way. We can also see Tejo and Waylay showing their friendship to the rest of the protocol and how they're close friends, and before revealing too much, stay tuned for my next video on her lore story with her voice lines, background, and more. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that video. Let me know what you guys think about Waylay in the comments section down below, and I'll see you all in the next video.